This one is going to be Bounty Hunt, which is kind of like attrition, except a bit different and a bit more mean-spirited.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the same sort of gimmick. There's 2 teams of 5 with 15-minute rounds. The map spawn NPCs in addition to the team enemies. Interestingly, this one only has 1 team of NPCs, not 2 like attrition does. Players will earn money for killing NPCs. Killing a player gives you half of their money, so they lose half and you get half. At the end of an NPC wave, these little banks will spawn, 2 of them per map. For 40 seconds, you have the option of dumping your money in the bank. This makes it so when you die, you don't lose your money, the players or whatever. You have to get 5,000 points or 3,000 points. I think it's map dependent on which one it is. And then, yeah, for person team with the most points or scores the highest, whatever, at the end wins. So yeah, it's similar to attrition in that it's, still killing NPCs, still killing players, but this one can snowball a lot faster, or you can play catch up a lot faster by killing the players because you get half their money.
Do you still get the Titans?
Yes, and also if you're smart about it, you can camp the banks. Like if you have no money but get to a bank first, you can kill a guy coming in with a lot of money and steal it before he can cash in.
Yep. And also, as you mentioned in the text, there are MPC Titans in this mode.
Yes.
And this was the mode, if I remember right, this was the mode that they were really advertising with this game. It was like, this was the new one where they were like, okay, we've taken attrition and we've made it extremely rude.
This is far better than attrition.
Yeah.
Both in terms of like how you play. Like in attrition, you can be hog wild and just go because deaths don't mean anything.
Right.
In this mode, they do.
In fact, in this mode, deaths mean a lot.
Yeah, like if you camp a bank and get kill a guy with $300, that's a whole shitload of money you're getting the other team isn't. So, yeah. I like this map too. This is one of the, I forgot the name of this map, but I like this one. It has, the outsides are like very open and snipey, but the insides are like city-ish, so a lot of jumping around. And another thing that I like about this game mode over attrition is that since there's only 1 team of NPCs that both teams are trying to kill, that spawns in the same place, it forces fights.
Right.
Like if you go back to attrition, like both teams could run to the enemy's NPC spawn and never see each other. This one, you're definitely seeing each other because you have to come to the same place. So.
Yeah, and you're fighting over the same enemies, of course.
Yes,
so,
and additionally, it shows you where the spawn point is. So, yeah, it's a lot better in my opinion than attrition.
Okay, so I got a question. How is the score getting kept right now? Is that the banked money?
Yeah, so if you look at the top of the window there, you can see the money, that's all the shit that the player holds, and you see there's kind of 2 bars. There's the blue solid bar, and then there's the kind of orangey bar to the left of it. That orangey bar will grow and deflate the pace on how many people, like what their total money they have is.
Okay.
I don't know why it's showing a solid bar there to begin with, but that will become a solid color for their team when they cash in. So if you watch right here for the blue team, I'm cashing in my stuff, it's getting fuller on the blue bar there, if that makes sense. Just watch the UI. I'm doing a bad job explaining this, but...
Okay, so it's basically potential money you're holding.
Yes, potential money you're holding versus actual money in the bank. So this guy's on top of me, which what you can do is wait till he gets on, turn around and shoot him off, but he was smart and jumped. It's one of the easiest way to kill dudes on you if you don't have smoke up, which I didn't. Is just get out and shoot the guy.
Can you shoot somebody while they're doing the rodeo animation?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so just leave the mech there and shoot the guy rodeoing. So yeah, they came out way ahead of us on the first bank round.
Like $500 ahead. They must have killed up some people on your team with mad money right there.
Yes. Yeah.
And I forget, it's also the crucial other thing is that, are there 2 banks?
Yes, there are 2 banks.
Yeah, so it's not, you do have to kill the same enemies, but it's not like you guys are depositing in the same place. So
not potentially, no.
Right.
But like generally what happens is if a wave spawns nearer to a bank than the other, a lot of people just go to the closer bank.
Right, and but you can, if I remember correctly, it's not like team specific, right? Like you can yeah. So
the smart thing that I try to do sometimes is right before the wave ends is just run to where you think that like the banks are going to be.
Right.
Because they always spawn in the same location on all the maps. So like if you know where the bank is going to be, you can just spawn or just run to it before the end of the wave and just kill people running in.
Okay, so I mean this is pretty close to just Gambit in Destiny.
Close enough,
if
yeah.
Gambit
Kinda,
had like
yeah.
perma
That's true.
PvP on.
Gambit kind of spreads the maps out a bit, or the players on the map a bit. You're not always in the other team's grill, but
It's like Gambit, except you're always invading, and when you kill someone, you get their orbs.
yeah. Sounds like it would make Gambit better.
Yeah, well.
It also doesn't have the rat man yelling at me, so...
As someone who does not like and hates Gambit, I agree. But
But it does feel like you're in the middle of it much more often than in attrition.
Yeah, so you can see here's wave 2. It's going to have Grunt, Spectre, Stalkers. Eventually, you saw earlier when I was kind of on the roof shooting the Thunderbolt a lot, there was an NPC Titan there. Shooting the NPC Titan's a bit different. You don't get points for killing it, but you get points for damaging it. So if you have a Titan for those, it helps a lot because you can rack up a ton of points really quickly.
I guess that makes sense, so people don't go around kill stealing or just dashing in for the
Yeah,
the
it's for
finisher.
damage done on the Titans as opposed to kills.
you decided that you don't care about the life of your mech right there.
No.
You just literally
I
went
don't know
up
why I didn't eject, but yeah.
went up to a bunch
Oh.
of exploding stalkers and punched them.
Punching the Stalkers won't set them off. It's walking over them.
Are you sure that they don't just
Absolutely.
explode when they die? I thought they just exploded.
No,
when
you
they
can
died.
punch Stalkers to death.
Oh, wow. Hello. Wow, you got 100? That guy had 200
Yes,
on
he
him.
had bank. I don't know why I kicked that dude. Like, I was angry that I didn't fucking get on his back.
You're like, turn
Gotta
around,
teach
jerk.
him.
I'm trying to get up on you. Yeah.
I really like this mode. I'm probably not too good at it because, again, I'm too crazy and just jump into the middle of shit. And I should play more conservatively.
I mean, you say that, but honestly, the kind of cool thing about this mode, I will say, is that even if you... So, like, obviously, if you die to a player, it's going to be bad because they're going to take your shit. But
Yeah.
keeping money out of the other player's hands by killing them is a strategy in this, where, like, you don't have to, like, watch out for your own health so much. Because if you, let's say, were to run in, kill a bunch of people, and then die, as long as whoever kills the person who killed you, they'll still get half of that, which is going to be a lot if you killed a lot of players. So it's weird. Like, it ends up, the way the money kind of works is, like, in this mode, which I kind of like, is that, and I think this is why it's called Bounty, is that if one person is doing very well in this mode, they have all the money on the team. Like, they're going to have most of the money that's going to get deposited on the team. And so you want to aggro and focus on that person, right? But the second that you kill them, you kind of become that person. Because then you have all of their money. It's a cool mechanic. It's interesting.
You can see, I don't know why I'm shooting at that guy when the fucking Titan's right behind me. I think I just had a vendetta for this dude. There we go. He only had $10 on him. Annoying. So anyway, yeah, you can see on the UI there, 2 NPCs, Titans.
I think you're showing it off pretty well, but this is also a very good map for movement, in my opinion.
I think I'm just trying to steal money from these guys, even though it's the beginning of a round.
Like, you're
Bonked on something.
kind of in the middle of nowhere right now in this map, but
Yeah.
the center of this map, is so dense with architecture and stuff that it really lets you run around and do stuff like crazy.
Do you actually get money for killing people, even if they have like 0 money on them?
That's a great question.
$10 or something.
Ah.
I think they give you a pity amount if they're totally broke.
Yeah, it might be like 5 or 10. I honestly don't know.
So there you could see I shot an NPC with a Thunderbolt and got some money just for doing damage to it. It falls out kind of waterfall style.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen people, you went and deposited when you had 100, which I would say generally once you have 1 to 200, you probably just want to go deposit in this mode. But at the same time, I've also absolutely seen people just hold on to like $800 in this mode until they get a chance to deposit.
It's really silly to do that. I don't know why you would ever do that, but yeah.
Just because you're a boss, and it's super cool. I think also, I don't know if you noticed, but you can just like run around when you're depositing. Like
In a circle, yeah. You have to be somewhat close to the bank, but...
Right, but you can like shoot and do stuff. Like you don't have to just like deposit and do nothing, which does mean that, you know, while you are a little bit vulnerable because you have to be there, it's not like you just are auto gonna get owned because you're hanging out there. This poor guy.
Yeah. It's telling me to use tripwire on a Reaper.
Oof, twice now. Why are you using...
Because I knew that there was a guy locking onto me by the tone. And so one of these NPCs was locking onto me. And yeah, that's why I just prepped it as I turned around.
There.
I thought I was going to fire out a pilot. It's...
Yoku, you got an awful lot of money. Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I tried to get around the corner there from the Ion, but not quick enough. Didn't have the dashes. Smoke nade again is good for clearing out these pods when they land.
Wow. That was almost slick.
Yeah, you almost had him.
Tried.
Oh, he had the... Okay, well, you were kind of fucked anyway.
I missed the jump and shot the wall in front of me.
I wonder if you can actually kill yourself with a Thunderbolt. I've never seen that happen, but...
I don't think so.
I've never seen that happen with an Archer either, but I imagine it's possible.
And so Kuvo invented thunder jumping.
Oh god. You slow yourself down if you get hit by that thing. It like electrocutes you. Tried to get away. Yeah, we're losing this map.
Yeah, it was a lot closer than it was in the beginning, though, honestly. That feel of an invisible man running at you, so you just automatically shoot.
Yeah, you just automatically shoot. You can't even tell, so...
Yeah, but then just like a second later, you'll see that they're like, and you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, the name tags will pop up on people if they are above you.
You have to like look at them for a second,
Yeah,
though.
you have to aim at them.
So in the case of invisible guys, since you can't tell what they look like, you're just always going to start dumping on them immediately.
Get hit from like 3 different Titans here.
I was going to say, they got you surrounded right now. It's pretty shitty. Oh, new bounty incoming. Great. This game isn't totally over already. I feel like that shield that you did to him was just out of spite. Like, look, I have one too, asshole.
I was hoping he was going to throw one of his Scorch things at, because it can do some decent damage back, but I just didn't want to get hit by anything.
At this point, the game should just have a button like the self-destruct for the Titan, which just, if everybody in the team presses it, just loses the game. It's like, yeah, just...
Yeah, I got $200 for that, so I'm
Nice.
definitely laser coring that dude.
That was sick.
Yeah, I gotta get out of there.
You're definitely about to get air sniped. No? Wow. I thought
No,
for
the
sure.
guy, yeah, that dude is the NPC dude, so like I wasn't concerned about him shooting me. Of course, the dropship is the exact opposite of where I go. And bonk the wall.
What killed you
I
there?
walked in.
Wow.
I walked into the shield from the Titan. I had such low health that it killed me when I walked in.
Oh.
What was shooting
the
you,
Titans-
though? A turret? What was that?
Oh, that was a turret. Yeah, it was one of the boost abilities.
Oh, I didn't know that was a boost ability.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Soul Flayer, 47. Yeah, this mode is really fun. The rounds are kind of longer, I think.
Yeah, I only have
sometimes.
one here because it was going to be 35 minutes otherwise. but-
Yeah.
Douche.
Flies off.
I agree, Xander won. God damn.
Damn.
Wow, somebody put in work.